It's that show that you know and love. It's that show that you know and love. It's that show that you remix. It's that show that you know and love. It's that show that you know and love. It's that show that you know and love. It's Black and Educated with Jay. What's up? Delicious. Hey guys, it is Jay London. I am piecing in. What is good, y'all? How are y'all feeling? But what? Girl, what? You woke up to... Oh my God. It's okay. Messy Monday. Monday messies. Tomorrow's Tuesday. Try again. It's okay. Y'all, if you guys are new to this channel, hello, I'm Jay. I'm 23. I talk about all the things that you don't want to talk about. So let's say you got an interesting case, something you want to get off your chest, a secret, some type of political thing that you want me to hit, or just any type of topic you want me to talk about, let me know. I think I just did an alliteration there. Any type of topic you want me to talk about. Yes. But y'all, we gonna talk about the Proud Boys. Okay? And I was really like I was torn like this weekend. I was writing out all my episodes and I was like, do I want to talk about, spoiler alert, tomorrow's episode maybe be on Emmett Till or something. So I was like, do I want to talk about that or do I want to talk about the Proud Boys? Because Snow the Product put me onto them and we really need to talk about it. Okay? So y'all, go grab a shot of vodka. Go grab a cup of coffee, shot of tequila, go grab a glass of wine, whatever you want, a cup of tea. I like chai tea. We about to sit back and get into this, okay? Just really trying to decide, do I want to do E.T., Emmett Till, or do I want to do Proud Boys? Man, I was in the mood. I was singing this morning. I was listening to some musicals. Aladdin comes on. And if you guys are a musical head like moi, okay, Proud of Your Boy comes on. And I was like, that's ironic. Like, I was just thinking, Proud Boys it is. And I'm singing, proud of your boy. I'll make you proud of your boy. Anyways, and I want you guys to remember this, please. Just remember this. I know it has nothing to do with the video. I know I'm probably, you're probably thinking, oh my God, he's off topic. No, just remember that, okay? So, got my notes. So the founder of the Proud Boys is Gavin McInnes. Gavin McInnes, to not say anything bad, even though I want to, he is an interesting fella. He's crazy. He's really crazy, y'all. Like, I don't even know how to explain it. But he was born in England, and he was raised in Canada. So the motherfucker's an immigrant. He ain't even, you know, if you guys really have ever seen any of his speeches or seen him talking at any rallies or anything, he literally is a misogynistic, hating of immigrants, LGBTs, homos, as he likes to call them. You know, I hate people who are immigrants, but hate immigrants. Like, how you gonna hate something that you are? How are you gonna hate something, or how are you gonna be for something when the system is technically against you? Just because you're legal don't mean shit. Like, I don't understand. I don't understand, y'all, okay? Y'all, fun fact, he co-founded Vice, which is one of my favorite networks. I love Vice, and I've been watching a lot of documentaries on there. Hopefully I could work for y'all one day. But he co-founded Vice in 2008. He got out of that shit because, you know, his partners and him weren't seeing eye to eye. He was super radical. He would degrade people, and he finds, like, he has this joy and... He finds joy in, like, humiliating people and just making them feel like shit, really. And the misogynistic fuck became an author, and he wrote a series. He wrote a series of books, right? One of them was called How to Piss in Public. He's a person that wants a reaction out of people. Like, how to piss in public. We all know how to do that. He takes pleasure in offending women, liberals, LGBT community, lesbians, because he has a real big thing with lesbians. Well, it's part of the LGBT community. And men who are deemed sensitive, calm, you know, they ain't with that, you know, they chilling. No, he thinks you're a PUS. I ain't gonna say that. But I was listening to the Joe Rogan Experience and with Anthony Cumia, and y'all, listen. They're both fucking crazy. Okay, I don't want you to think, oh, you be listening to. No, I know they're controversial and all that stuff, but I needed to watch it in order to give you guys this. Okay, so Anthony Cumia says that him and Gavin McInnes used to work together, right? And he used to make fun of this Jewish kid who loved musicals, like me. Anyways, he used to make fun of him and used to be like, man, you shouldn't even be here. Like, you should be going out there and, you know, doing the damn thing, getting PU every day. You should be a man. You should be a little more masculine and blah, blah, blah. And this poor Jewish kid would be like, nah, I'm chilling. You know, he likes his musicals. He goes see Broadway all the time. And Gavin would degrade this kid, right? One thing that Gavin would do every time this kid would walk in, they would call him Rat for some reason. He would play musicals. He would play musical songs, like different scores, just to humiliate him and kind of degrade him. But honestly, I would love that if I were to hear a freaking Subblock Tango walking in. I'm like, okay, Pop. Sick. One day, he plays Proud of Your Boy. Y'all, I was just listening to that. This is why I told you to remember that. But he plays Proud of Your Boy. And then he tells the Jewish kid, and like just out loud because, you know, he's an outspoken person. He said, I'm gonna make a group. I'm gonna make a club that we can go and have drinks and be men and talk about women however we want and just bullshit, basically. And he wanted to show this kid, Rat as they call him, how to be a man. He wanted to turn him from a boy to a man. And that is how the Proud Boys started, okay? Isn't that crazy? Proud of Your Boy and this little Jewish kid practically gave this guy this inspiration to make this club and have it grow and expand into what it is now. There is probably a Proud Boys in your county and you don't even know it. All over the country, in different states, in different boroughs, they're everywhere. They're everywhere. So basically that is how the Proud Boys started. Gavin, little Jewish kid, he wanted to make him a man. Basically, it's a drinking club. That's what he wanted it to start as. A drinking club that men can go and just degrade and be misogynistic and speak their shit. Now, they're going off the basis of like their First and Second Amendment, right to bear arms, freedom of speech. So when they be saying all this stuff, they be like, oh, it's my freedom of speech, it's my right. And I'm like, yeah, it is your right to be a fucking idiot. Like, the stuff that they be saying, sorry for cursing, y'all, but let me explain what are the conditions to get in. But let me get a sip of coffee real quick. This is one of the ways that he would make each man get in the club. You would have to get beaten up to join the club, and you have to recite 5 breakfast cereals while they punch you until you spit. Are you mad? Are you dumb? Does that make any fucking sense? Recite 5? That is just the most... And then another way to get in is you buy a shirt, which is this certain type of shirt, black with the yellow collar. And you start a chapter in your own country or wherever the fuck you're at. And then you tell people, you can tweet it out or whatever it is. Hey, Proud Boys meeting here in this little garage. I shouldn't even be explaining how you're going to start. Don't start one. And if you're going to start one, don't buy, honestly. Or email me and just let me interview you. Let me ask you what's good. Like, what's to you. Like, you know, I want to know what's going on in your mind. You know, I'm just, anyways. There's tiers to this shit. Like, there's levels to it, okay? You gotta fight. Their main mantras, or you can say, is we have to fight. You know, we're not gonna start a fight, but we'll finish it. So, they're violent as fuck. And there's no other way to put it. They're violent, y'all. And my best recommendation is if you were to ever come across a Proud Boy or you ever see someone with like that black and yellow or any affiliation, I know we're passionate. Because I know I'm pretty fucking passionate. And I see some dumb people, or I see Trump supporters with their sign and stuff like that. And I want to talk to them and be like, do you understand, you know? Listen, I will do that with anyone. I will dual debate, discuss with anyone except these motherfucking Proud Boys. Let me tell you, y'all, unless, this is what I mean, our white brothers and sisters that actually care for the cause, they're the ones that gonna have to talk to them. Because they are so violent and they get so drunk. Like, because one of their purposes is to get drunk when they meet. And you know, when you're drunk, you're basically out of your mind. You know, you don't really think, you do. You act, okay? Being drunk gives you that liquid courage, but it actually makes you stupid. It's basically like, you know, we stand for what we believe in. We're patriotic for the West, which is the United States, if you want to look throughout the map of the world. And, you know, and if you don't stand for it, we're gonna fuck you up. That's literally it. I'm getting a little hot. Basically, so if you don't stand for what we believe in, and misogyny, and men are superior, y'all, women and men can join the club, but altogether it's a men club. And not any type of man. No, you gotta be a man with tattoos, who likes to drink, who loves Trump. This is an all-right group. Okay? Super right group. And another thing that I find interesting is that if you guys see my video on Antifa, which I definitely recommend you guys check it out and support me. Love you guys. But Antifa is an anti-fascist group. And when Gavin would go out and speak at the political rallies or different buildings, whatever it is, explaining his stance and explaining the Proud Boys, so on and so forth, Antifa would show up and basically be like, fuck you, like, you guys are disgusting, and blah, 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 and protest against them. And sometimes, you know, because Antifa is violent as well, so they can get violent as well, the Proud Boys would go and protect Gavin everywhere he would speak or whatever it is. Proud Boys just kept growing and growing, and then Antifa and the Proud Boys, which I find really weird, Antifa and the Proud Boys, they hate each other, but they're both for violence, which is interesting, but they hate each other. But I'm like, I feel like y'all should be in the same level. But like, Antifa is basically, what is the best way that I can put this for y'all? Antifa is your National Guard. Okay? Antifa is your National Guard. But bitch, the Proud Boys, they're your fucking Marines. They brutal. They're like, I don't even know. But Joe Rogan said on his podcast, he said, you know, back in the day, the left, which were like the hippies and so on and so forth, you know, they weren't all about this violence. You know, they would protest with flowers. And if you guys ever seen the musical Hair, you know, it's based off that. And they would, you know, they would be free, and they would be doing acid, and they would put flowers in the gun holes, you know. And he said something that really stuck with me. He said they went from acid to Adderall. You know, Adderall makes you like, ah, and makes you want to like fight and gives you energy and stuff like that. And it's just like, how the fuck, like, how does this world went from acid to Adderall? It really did. It really fucking did. But yeah, the Proud Boys started off as a joke, making fun of this poor Jewish kid who just wanted to freaking listen to his musicals and listen to Proud of Your Boy by Aladdin. And Gavin was like, you know what? I'm gonna make a group that's gonna teach you how to be a man. And that group became this explosive cult or club that you can see in everywhere, every state. They banned this shit in Australia. This is how big it is. There's a Proud Boys Africa, Proud Boys Miami, Proud Boys Pennsylvania. There's a Proud Boys everywhere. My best advice, y'all, because I don't, this group is like no joke. Like, he be giving me Hitler vibes when Gavin speaks. And don't risk your life for someone else's bigotry. Don't risk your life when you see them. Because we got to think of life versus putting up a stance. Let's make a stand, of course. Let's protest. Keep on going. But baby, if you see the Proud Boys, it's either fight or flight. Like, they're, I don't understand why there's so many different radical groups like this, but yet Mr. Trump likes to call us, BLM, all this stuff, we're radical. We're doing the most. But yet you won't fucking look at these groups called like Proud Boys and see the violence that they're doing, and these white supremacist groups, and you're gonna be like, no, they're doing the most. It just don't make no sense. I'll see you guys tomorrow. If you guys see anyone going through a rough time, please tell them everything's gonna be okay. Give them a fist pump because COVID, duh. And y'all, bye. Doom, doom, doom. Proud of your boy. I'll make you. Ugh. Now proud of your boy got a negative taste in my mouth.